Check this little bugger out. What's up everybody, Anthony with grand.daddy.herps, back again with another video. Yes! Today's video is going to be me cutting clutch number 9. We are on day 55. This was a pairing between a female cinnamon lesser, possible calico. I don't think she's calico, but she comes from a calico mom. But she was bred to a GHI pinstripe male and a firefly and yellow belly. I had a little boob egg that I cut 2 days ago that I'll show you. I wanted to cut it just to make sure that it was alive and doing well. It looks like it is alive, so without further ado guys, let's get into this egg cutting. Okay guys, so you can see right here, clutch number 9, 2019, laid 7/3/19. Female with cinnamon lesser, possible calico, to a GHI pinstripe, and a firefly and yellow belly. So we're on day 55. These eggs are starting to dimple in pretty good. I actually thought they were gonna pit by now, because one I checked on this morning and I could see it moving in the egg. I could see it rubbing against the top of the egg, but it didn't quite pip yet. But 55 days is the longest I like to wait on eggs. That way we ensure that everything goes well. These babies come out okay. So as you can see, there's a boob egg right here. Again, I cut this 2 days ago just to make sure everything was fine. Looks like the baby's doing okay. Yep, still moving. So it is what appears to be a kingpin. I'll get the macro lens on that here in a second. Okay, so first egg we're gonna cut here is this egg right here. This one still has a little bit of fluid, so should be some drip in here. So four genes at play. Kind of hoping to hit a GHI cinnamon. I think those look pretty cool. Or a GHI lesser. Or even a cinnamon GHI pinstripe I think would be cool too. Which, that looks like it's a cinnamon pinstripe. If I should guess. I know it's not just a straight pinstripe because it has a darker look to it. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna lean this way. There we go. Can feel a nice big healthy snake in this one. Okay. Push it down towards the bottom of the egg. Okay. Here we go. Looks like a cinnamon lesser. Yep, I've produced quite a bit of these in the past. Cinnamon lesser. Okay, let's get to the next one. I'm gonna move kind of fast on this egg cutting. Okay, next egg we have here in the middle. This is the one that I thought was gonna pit by now. Here we go. Pull it up this way. On GHI stuff. So we definitely know GHI pinstripe is the father because we already have a pinstripe cinnamon in there. And looks like it's just a straight GHI, which is cool because I haven't hatched out any straight GHIs yet. It's actually my first year breeding GHI. Ended up getting a GHI pinstripe from GRG Reptiles. I think at the very beginning of the year during peak breeding season. So kind of hoping for a lesser GHI now that I think about it. Could really go for one of those. Nice female too. We got another lesser cinnamon here. So it looks like we're cinnamon heavy. Yep, that looks like a lesser cinnamon. I don't think that's just a straight lesser. I've hatched out quite a few lesser cinnamons in the past. Don't know if I mentioned that yet. I had a cinnamon lesser male that took a bunch of clutches in the past. Okay. And we got our last egg. And looks like we got just a straight cinnamon. So, not the craziest odds. Bunch of 2-gene, single gene animals here, but looks like we hit just a straight cinnamon. So I think the outcome is kingpin, cinnamon pinstripe, cinnamon lesser, GHI, cinnamon lesser, and cinnamon. Okay guys, I don't generally do videos like this, but I wasn't extremely crazy about this clutch at first, and so I didn't want to really post the video yet. I was actually going to post two clutch cuttings, but I decided to just do an update on them right outside the egg. So you're seeing the eggs cut and you're seeing the babies out of the egg before their first shed. So we have here just a straight lesser. I thought this in the egg was a lesser cinnamon, but it looks like it's just a straight lesser. These came out already like 2 days ago, so they're already starting to go into shed, so their colors aren't going to be exactly the best. But we've got a lesser, not too sure on the sex yet. I haven't sexed anything just yet. Let's get to the next animal. Didn't do so great on the odds on this clutch, but nonetheless still a beautiful clutch and healthy looking babies, and that's all that matters. So we've got a cinnamon, really nice looking cinnamon. This would go fantastic with some banana stuff or some pied stuff. So we have that there. Let's get on to the next animal. Okay, so next up we've got just a single gene GHI. This was actually the only GHI in the entire clutch, which I was a little bit bummed because my motivation for this pairing was actually for some GHI combos, but this is an absolutely beautiful looking GHI. Really, really gorgeous, really busy, just rich colors. Stunning example of a GHI. And everything in this clutch will be available come time. And if you want to see what animals I have available, you can check the link in the description, and it'll take you to my website and you can see what's available. Okay, next animal. Okay, so we did hit a nice cinnamon pinstripe. At first I thought this may have been, or not at first, I knew it was cinnamon pinstripe at first, but then I started second guessing, thinking it was GHI pin. But I have the father that's a GHI pin, and this looks to me like a cinnamon. This doesn't look like it's got GHI pattern. Looks nowhere near like what dad looks like. But really nice example, nice whites. This would absolutely just be stunning with some banana stuff in it. Banana cinnamon pinstripes are just so beautiful. Helps bring out all the lavenders and the purples. So there's that. And we've got a cinnamon lesser. This thing was actually really, really beautiful right out of the egg, and this one's already going into shed. This was the first one out of the egg. I've hatched several of these over the years, and it's just a beautiful combo. This as well would go nice with some banana stuff. Cinnamon just goes so well with banana. But these things grow up to be really pretty, and they look pretty much the same as adults as they do as babies. Nice little broken eye stripe, similar to like the blackhead stuff. But really cool looking animal. And he or she will be available come time. And remember that little tiny boob egg? Check this little bugger out. This is the smallest snake I've ever hatched out. It was 30 grams wet. It had a huge absorption. You can still see some of it there. Just huge absorption. This is a kingpin, so this is a lesser pinstripe. And it's got this little baby face. Literally, it's a little runt, came out of a little tiny boob egg. And for comparison, I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna grab one of the siblings so you can see a size comparison. You can see right there. You zoom in here for you guys a little bit, but look at that size comparison. Look at the head. Look at the heads. Look at that. It's got twice the size as this one here. Zoom out a little bit. But yeah, we've got this little bugger, and we've got your standard hatchling that hatches out roughly 50 to 75 grams generally. But look at that head difference. Camera wants to focus other areas. But yeah, so hopefully all goes well for this little runt, and it takes to food, or if not, if I have to assist feed it, that's fine. I just hope it does well and it thrives and continues to grow, which sometimes they have problems, but not always the case. You know, if they start feeding, then they're generally fine. They'll go and they'll live a long life. So stay tuned to the update on these guys once they shed, guys.